Hey guys, it's the Artsy Gamer back again for another video in our channel. Of course, grab your teas, grab your coffees, maybe a little bit of food, and let's do this. Okay, come on, baby. Taking a sip of black coffee. From my brand new Artsy Door mug and going on my Spyro coaster just here. And yes, guys, if you are new here today and you are into retrospectives, complete and boxed experiences, art and graphic design, and of course maybe the odd bit of nostalgic talk, then you are so in the right place here. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and a like to the video. But of course, put on your notification bell as well so you know when a new video goes live. Yes, oh my gosh, I can't believe we have now finally got that in our setup. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed following me along for the Let's Colour and Let's Draw over the weekend. Yeah. Right then, guys, we are going to continue with a little bit more of my birthday celebration. I mean, come on, I don't really celebrate my birthday for too long, but we still have got a few little gifts to actually go into a little bit more depth with, because over the weekend I was gifted this really awesome mini retro arcade machine from an old school friend of mine, Philippa. She's a really, really lovely friend. We've only actually recently got back in contact, probably within the last 2 years. Really, really weird scenario how it all came about. But again, when I do my proper in-depth video of some nostalgic games I played with her and stuff like that, I will so go into that weird story that happened. But anyway, nevertheless, she gifted me this really lovely games console here, but unfortunately there was no batteries already pre-installed, so I couldn't demonstrate any gameplay. I believe it does need batteries. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any batteries on me at the moment, so I will have to go and buy some, unless no. But guys, I have popped in some batteries. It requires 3 double A batteries for you to be able to play this. And yeah, we're gonna switch it on. I've only switched it on once, guys, and it just was presented me with a list of games, some that I just really don't know, I've never heard of before, so we're just gonna deep dive into this. We'll give it a little go and give it a little play. Let's see what happens. So yeah, here we go. There is a on and off switch just at the back here, so of course we're just going to turn it on. Oh my god, and instantly, yeah, you're greeted with some really awesome retro arcade music, aren't you? So yeah, let's just listen to that. Nice. So the speaker is located at the back here. So, I mean, it would have been nice maybe to have a front-facing speaker, just because then, you know, you've got it coming right at you rather than behind you. You know, you are playing it in front there, but, you know, it's fairly clear. Very, very Sonic-esque, I would say. So yeah, you are literally introduced to the user interface just at the front here. And then, yes, you can use the joystick to just flick down. As you can see, there's just a small little arrow there. And I believe, yeah, you've got 240 games to choose from. Yeah, how awesome. So guys, what we're going to do, we are just going to set up in the art studio. I think that's probably the best place to maybe get a full frontal screen on this. And we'll give it a go. Play on a few little games. We'll see what happens. Okay then guys, so yes, here we are. Here is the mini retro arcade machine. It is actually really cute, and I absolutely love the form factor of it. I have just had a quick little go on 2 games just to have a little bit of a test before I took this straight to the camera. And I tell you what, it is actually really fun. Yeah, so before I really get going into this, I did actually have a little bit of a problem starting this thing. Now, basically, I just thought you would just, toggle this up and down to select your game. And then I just thought, right, okay, let's press A to begin. And I was like, right, hang on, let's press A to begin. And unfortunately, A wasn't working. So I was like, B, and again, nothing was really working. And I just pressed double, and I was like, oh my God, is this actually, is this actually functioning? Have I got a dodgy machine? And then I was like, damn it, I wish I never threw the manual away. Those good old manuals. But anyway, no, I had a little look at these 3 buttons here, and there was one that said start. And I was like, right, okay then. Yeah, this could be very old school now. Let's press the start button and see if this boots up the game. And yes, it did. So if you are looking to pick up one of these these little things here, even if it is just to have a little, on your display or whatever, but, your friends around, you can just show it off briefly. You want to make sure it works, don't you, at the end of the day? So yeah, it is just the start button there, and then that will load up your game. Yeah. So I thought my first one I played was called here we go, Balloon Shoot. So this is kind of like a shooter game, vertical shooter. So yeah, we'll have a little crack on with this one. So what I might do is I might just move the camera forward ever so slightly. Okay. And then just bring this into the center here. Right then, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of a better angle, better view, just to see the screen there. And I'll tell you what, beautiful screen as well, actually. It's all backlit and it is really vibrant. So yeah, very happy with the screen there. But yeah, let's take a quick sip, guys. Let's just take a quick sip of coffee. Come on, you join me. Come on, join me. Let's go. Oh yeah, lovely. Okie dokie. Right then, so let's press this start button. Here we go. Oh, actually, gosh, I thought. Okay, no. Oh, is it? Okay, damn it, no. This was not the game I was expecting to see here. Typical artsy. Sorry. Typical artsy gamer fashion. Sorry, this was not the game that I thought it was going to be. But anyway, let's continue. So, I believe we just got to shoot the balloons. There we go, shoot the balloons. As simple as that. God, I'm not very good, though. Sorry, I had it in my head. There was this, this plane shoot-em-up thing. I was getting really excited to play it. But, okay, we've got a balloon game here. Now, guys, I am not very good, as you can see. But I would like to say I'm just doing this for testing purposes. But, I actually did want to have a little good bit of gameplay as well, but I don't think that's going to happen today. But guys, you've seen my gameplay if you're over on TikTok. You know I'm not a very good gamer. Can somebody push me back up? Can somebody push me back up? So you should be used to it by now. Oh dear. I don't think I did very well there, but let's go one more time. That was quite funny. Yeah, so it is B to shoot on this game. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's A. I swear I was pressing B last time. That's how fun it is, though, guys. You're just experimenting, having a good old little laugh. Am I pressing A? Am I pressing B? Loading up games that you actually thought were different. So yeah, already I'm having a really good time with it, actually. Nice. Now I wonder if you are meant to shoot the balloons with the smiley faces, maybe, or the angry faces. The balloons have got different kind of emojis on them. So I don't know whether I'm meant to be hitting specific ones. But I tell you what, though, yes, I'm not very good, but everything does seem really smooth. The buttons are really responsive, actually. And yeah, this little joystick here is really good at moving from left to right. It is actually really fantastic. And look at the screen there as well. A really lovely, vibrant blue. The browns are picking up really nicely there on the house and the fence. And they've got some lovely little, I would say mushroom trees in the back there. And it's not too lost in the blue either. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. All right then, okay, so let's go back. So to go back to your main user interface, you just press the reset button, okay? So you might want to press the start button just to reset it, and then press the reset just to then go back into that user interface. So yeah, okay, so another one that I had a quick go at was the boat race. So let's go down to boat race now and select start to boot up your game. All right, and yeah, it looks like we're in for a bit of a race here now, which is cool. Okay, so I am the boat just at the back here. And yeah, you do have to press, yes, you do have to press B to go. And, oh, straight crash in there, straight crash. Oh dear me, this is not good. Oh dear, oh dear, hang on. Am I a bit stuck now? Oh dear. Okay, the joystick seems to be maybe a little bit stuck now. Oh dear. Not too sure what's going on there. Let's go again. I don't know if that was the game or if the joystick there was having a few issues. Let's go again. Oh, okay. Joystick issues, I think, guys. Joystick issues. Yeah, I'm not moving left or right now. Maybe my gameplay in the balloon shoot was so hardcore I have now broken the gear stick. Joystick, whatever you want to call it. Oh dear, okay. Unless I'm playing this incorrectly, typical artsy gamer fashion, yeah, this isn't working for me. So we will, we will reset. Okay, and maybe try something else. Okay, let's see. What else have we got? Maybe we'll go back up the list. Ooh, air alert. Maybe that was what I clicked on. Let's try this one. Oh, here we go. Okay then, and let's start the game. Oh, so this is something similar, not the one quite I went on. And now the joystick does seem to be responding. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Maybe I was just playing the boat game wrong. So I believe I meant to, yeah, just shoot all the incoming objects that are coming for me, and you can come forward and back. Nice. Okay. This one seems to be a little bit easier to control and manage. Nice. Oh, I did just die there. Oh, oh gosh. Okay, you don't get on this one, you don't really get a second chance. Colours are looking nice though, guys. Nice. Yeah, the colours are picking up really nicely, actually. I would say I'm experiencing a little bit of, I don't know, screen fluttering, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera there. Yes, it might be a little bit. I'm actually seeing that flickering there. Oh, we're going again. Nice. It does just seem to be on that, like, thatched, darker yellow, I would say. So yeah, maybe it's just the pattern style that's causing that issue to get a bit of a fluttering on the screen there. But the blues and the other yellows are picking up really nicely, actually. Let's just fly up here. I assume I've got to avoid all the objects here as well. Oh, that's actually quite a nice one, actually. I mean, yeah, I could probably get into that quite a bit if I'm, you know, concentrating a little bit more and, you know, not talking to the camera as much. I think I could really get into this one, actually. Yeah. Does B do anything? Ooh. Yeah, B gives, I guess, another style of bullet. Nice. Whoo, yeah. I honestly, guys, yeah. I mean, apart from that boat race, the The joystick's really responsive. Really, really responsive. I'm having a really good time with this. Okay, then let's reset then, guys, and maybe we'll just check out one more. I mean, there's 240 games, so I will have to go the way and have a little look at this in my own time, and then maybe give a bit more feedback. This is just really me going into it for the first time. So yeah, I can't really give too much feedback on this yet, but I just thought I would do a quick YouTube video just to show you my first thoughts and, you know, as a user picking this up for the first time, you know, what are you going to face? What are you going to see? How easy is it to set up and stuff? And then we can do another video, maybe deep diving into some of the other games. And of course, the lovely art style that is presented in these lovely retro games. So, right. Okay, so, ooh, Final Blood has just caught my eye there. I don't know why. I just thought Final Blood sounds pretty cool. So let's press start and give this a go. Okay, wow. Okay. Oh, so it looks like we're in a tank here. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not quite sure if it's A or B to... Ah, must be B then. Must be B. Okay, this is cool. So yeah, I would say this is like a first-person view of in some sort of military machine. I would assume a tank here. That's pretty cool. I would say a bit more of a slower paced one though. I mean, where's my next lot of enemies? Ah, here we go, here we go. Nice. In fact, for me, I would say this one's... Ooh, okay, I'm not quite sure why one would work and the other, but for me, this is quite like a bit more of a slow-paced one, so this actually might be quite handy to just, you know, get used to some of the controls and the mechanics, as it is just a little bit slower-paced, which I think works. Nice. Again, colours look really nice, very, very bright, vibrant. Lovely blue sky there. I wouldn't say the greens are getting too lost. Yeah, really, really cool. Like I said, yeah, a bit more of a slower paced game. But if you're somebody like me, just wanting to actually have a little bit of a practice of moving from left to right and shooting, then yeah, I would say this game is actually pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. Nice. Oh no, missed that one. Missed that one. Oh dear, there we go. Oh wow, this is really, really lovely. Yeah, cool. Oh god, should we try one more? Should we try one more? It'll be rude not to, won't it? It'll be rude not to. Okay, let's go for... Ooh. Fairy's Treasure? That sounds quite intriguing. Okay, let's go for Fairy's Treasure. Why not? Let's take another sip before we enter into Fairy's Treasure. Okay, and of course, don't make the same mistake that I did. Always press start, not A and B. Okay, right. Ooh, this looks interesting as well, guys. And I assume I've got to press start. Oh my god. What? Oh, hang on. There we go. And yeah, what the hell? I assume I'm this fairy up here. And nothing. Oh. Okay. I'm not too sure what I've got to do here, guys. She just floated down and that was that. What? She's just sat up there and have I got to collect some things? I'm not too sure. She did drop and collect something, but I don't know what I did to trigger that. Oh, she's off again, guys! Okay! Oh, she's off again? I don't really know what I'm doing with this one. Okay. Is she going to drop one more time? Oh, God, right, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, game over. Again, that just says it all, doesn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Okay, we will just reset that. Okay then, guys. Well, it was just my first little gameplay, first impressions. We'll head back over to the main studio and yeah, we'll wrap up today's video. And again, I'll just give another shot here of what it looks like. Maybe if you're just interested in, you know, having it as a display piece, a standalone piece just on the side there. You know, you might want to put it, you know, on the side, maybe next to your TV, which could look really cool. Maybe in your old retro games room, whatever you've got. But yeah, just to put it to perspective, yeah, it's probably about just a bit higher than a mug. So yeah. All right then, we'll head back over to the main studio. Well, like I kept saying over there, in typical artsy gamer fashion, it was all over the place, wasn't it? But I think it was a really good laugh. I mean, come on. I mean, what was that fairy game at the end there? But anyway, guys, you might be a little bit more clued up on that than I am. You know, have you seen that fairy game before and absolutely nailed it and got to the final boss and just destroyed the game? Yeah, I would love to know because I had no idea what was going on with that one. But anyway, nevertheless, I think that is just a really lovely little token thing, isn't it? You know, like I said just before we headed back here, it could just be a lovely little display piece that you might have, you know, just resting on a table near your PlayStation 5 or whatever console you've got, just as a little, you know, nice thing to look at to really make your gaming centre come to life, yeah. And then, you know, it works at the same time. So if you have got friends around for a bit of couch co-op and they're like looking at like, oh, well, actually, yeah, it turns on, have a little go. And, you know, it's something that you might have a little go on for 5 minutes or so here and there. And I think it really works. It is really, really awesome. I think what would be nice is that maybe in that manual that they was given in the box, it could have actually had maybe a bit of a breakdown of some of the games that were on there. Maybe some more of the, I don't know, the more well-known ones, and then maybe go into a bit of a detail on how to play those games. That could be really nice. But again, I don't think this is anything, you know, mega expensive. So I assume, you know, that probably would add extra cost to the product if they were then to go and find all the, you know, the stuff to go with each game on how to play it, buttons used and, you know, power-ups to explore, you know. So I do understand that. But maybe they do have some sort of website that you can go to, and then, you know, maybe there they will have some of the information on how to play some of those games. I haven't looked into that. I mean, I doubt it, but, you know, they might do. So again, I could look into that. And if so, I'll definitely leave the link down below to, yeah. Yeah, to see if I can find any of those games and, yeah, get a bit more information on them, yeah. But nevertheless, really, really awesome. And I hope you enjoyed my stupid bit of gameplay there. Anyway, guys, I will be keeping this in my backdrop. Haven't quite decided yet if, well, yeah, whether it is to stay in the backdrop here or over in the retro room that I like to call it, where my PlayStation 2, my PlayStation 3, and now Wii is located. And maybe it could sit nicely on the cabinet there as I'm doing my TikTok live. So yeah, in fact, guys, you let me know. This is our channel. Yeah, where would you like me to display this? Yeah, that'll be awesome. But for now, it's just gonna go at the back here, yeah. Right then, guys. And yeah, I probably will do another video on that. Like I said, maybe I will sit down and have a look at a few more of those games and see how well the screen picks up the colours. You know, I'm sure there's some actually really cool, like, artistic ones as well that I would love to explore and say, actually, yeah, this one's actually really badass. You know, I want to show this to the audience. So, yeah, I think a double video is on the cards for that for sure, yeah. Anyway, guys, wow, here we go. I will just mention this again, that I have been gifted, oh yes, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. We will be doing a complete unbox experience of this over this week. I cannot wait to get this done. So yeah, it might even be tomorrow's video, so definitely stay tuned for that. You know what, guys? I was gifted also 3 Harry Potter Kinder eggs as well from my good old moderator over on TikTok, David. So I thought, why not? We could open a little Kinder egg a day and see what's inside as a little fun thing to do. Yeah. So go on then, guys. We'll open this one first. So I did have a little bit of a practice opening these. They are actually a little bit hard to actually open, but yeah, okay, so yeah, here we go. This is the main thing that we want. We want to have a look at the toy, don't we? So here we go, just peeling this open. Oh, wow. Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow, and David's gonna be, he's gonna be jealous. He's gonna be jealous. Look at this, David. I've only gone and got Malfoy in his Quidditch outfit. Oh my God. Wow, how awesome is that? How awesome is that? And yes, you get a little keychain. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. That is really awesome. I didn't realise Kinder Eggs were actually that good. Guys, when did Kinder Eggs get this good? It was nothing like this back in my day. What the hell? It was just some sort of little, like, I don't know, a little, like, thing, like, you know, those little fly things you just ping, and then it'll just ping away. Like, what? Kids of today. Oh my God. So yeah, that is awesome. I have got Malfoy in a lovely little Quidditch outfit there. How fantastic. Yeah, that is really, really awesome. And again, you have got a little ribbon there to attach if you want to attach it to your keys or something like that. So that is really nice. And I believe, yeah, you are gifted a little, again, manual, guys. Full colour, may I add. Kinder. You better get on this, better go on this gaming hype. You might make some money. But yeah, here we go. So look at that. Yeah, you get a full collection there. And I have got Malfoy. How amazing is that? Yeah, really, really lovely. And oh, look, you might even get a gold Harry yourself. Ooh. But yeah, that's the collection. Ooh, out of all of them, who would I want the most? Yeah, I think it's got to be Dumbledore for me. I think it's got to be Dumbledore for sure. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. Well, that's our egg number 1. I will do the other one tomorrow. Why not? A little bit of fun thing to build us up for Advent. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have to open the doors each day for Advent. So you know we're getting there. It's nearly Christmas, isn't it? So we're getting in the mood. Right then, guys. Wow. I think that is it. I think that is the end of today's video. Just a reminder that our competition is still running. It's a few videos down below, and in the green text that says giveaway, that is the video that you need to enter to apply to maybe win one of my art pieces. Yeah, so again, full details are in that video on how to enter. A bit later on in the week, I will, show it all off again and stuff like that. But it's Thursday, the 20th is the last day you can enter. All right, and then the winner will be announced on that Thursday. Yeah. All right then, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. That is me, that is the Artsy Gamer, over and